All right, so Elena Sanchez. Who's here on Elena Sanchez? Oh, Defense Counsel.
There. Thanks.
I'm sorry.
All right, so State, have you had a chance to review the restitution that's been paid?
I have, Judge.
And is there any other outstanding restitution?
There is, based on my review of what was paid, there's an outstanding balance of $12,094.78.
Wait, 12,000?
$94.78.
All right, Miss Sanchez, if you can come forward. All right. So in your case, I want to make sure that all the restitution is paid. So what I'm being told is I see that you've paid some restitution today. Approximately, as you said, counsel 70%.
Roughly, Judge. I want to say that there was a outstanding balance between all the complaining witnesses, about close to 50,000. I think we paid about 36,000.
All right, just hold on. Oh. All right. Just one moment. All right, so they tell me that the remaining balance that you owe is $12,094.78.
Yes.
And that would be the total. There's no other outstanding?
No, Judge.
All right, when are you going to be able to pay that?
I can pay that. And are you needing it soon?
Yes.
Okay. 3 months.
All right, and that will be the total?
Yes.
All right, and because I'm telling you that the persons, they want the money back so that they can proceed however they need to proceed with regards to their loved ones. All right, so the $12,094.78, do you have names that are attached to that so that?
So then what it was is we had, between me and defense counsel, a spreadsheet that we had based on the contracts put into the spreadsheet. Defense counsel then today brought money orders with some amount to each alleged complainant in this indictment, with the exception of one who is not owed restitution. So they paid amounts. So my understanding is it's piecemeal throughout the rest based on what they paid versus total amount. So everybody had some owed to them.
So everybody's agreed that the remaining balance total is $12,094.78. And you're saying that that will be completely paid in 3 months?
Yes, Your Honor.
All right. And you all have gone open to the court. So I'm going to want that paid before I sentence you. Do you understand?
Yes.
All right. So we will place this at the beginning of April. That will give her a little bit more than 3 months to pay the remaining of this restitution. And State, when the money orders are given to your office, are the complainant's name already on those money orders, or is there a second step?
That should be how they are delivered. I submitted a form for each complainant. It lists the total amount and then the amount paying upfront. So it's just a matter of her turning in the money orders and they will keep track.
All right. Procedurally, Judge, we went ahead and I asked Ms. Moreno to keep everything blank, and I went ahead and filled in everything based on the restitution form.
All right. And so it has the complainant's name on it. I just want to make sure there's no, oh, we have another process to go through before they even get any amount.
Certainly. And it is, of course, our hope that they were able to get this for the holidays.
All right. So what we're going to do then is I'm going to recall this. Norma put this at the beginning of April. And at that time, you need to come with money orders and be prepared to pay the remaining balance that's owed to everybody. Do you understand?
Yes.
All right. What date, Ms. Ferguson?
She happens to that.
All right. So what we'll do is, counsel, I can put this on April 2nd, April 6th, and State, do you have complainants that are here?
Yes, Judge, we do. The whole left back side of the courtroom are full of.
Do you want to talk to them about their availability if they want to be here during sentence? And it could be, we can do it April 2nd, April 6th, April 7th, or April 9th.
Yes.
Judge, we're amenable to any of those dates.
All right. And you know the specific amount, or do you need that written down?
Yeah, I can get that from the states.
All right. So once you sign the reset form, you'll be excused.
Okay. Thank you, Your Honor.
Thank you. Brandon Garcia. Hello, good afternoon. All right. So where are we on this case?
I have the discovery, Your Honor.
Mhm.
And once the state tenders an offer, I'll tender it to my client. I don't know whether or not he'll accept any offer, but
Okay,
that's where we're at.
you need to tender the offer.
We did, Your Honor.
Okay.
I was just giving that over to defense counsel.
How old are you, sir?
44.
All right. So Mr. Davidson, you'll need to confer with him off docket.
Okay.
Norma, set this for the plea deadline date for the last time we're here, please. We'll be back on December 18th. At that time, you need to let the court know whether or not you've reached an agreement. If you have not, then your next setting will be a jury trial date.
You know, I have a question.
Yes.
If this does go to jury trial, because it's kind of a serious case, I guess they're all serious cases, but would it be possible to get Robert Porter's help on this one?
Yes, if you want to speak with Mr. Porter now and see if he will be willing to do that.
Okay. I see him every day, though. I can talk to him.
All right, if you'll talk to him, if that is, if he's fine with it, sure.
Thank you.
Thank you. And if y'all could do an acknowledgement of discovery.
Yes, Your Honor.
Thank you.
Would you like me to turn it in to Adriana?
Oh, you can hand it to me.
Oh, thank you.
You know, I'm gonna ask for an investigator. I don't have the paperwork with me today, but I'll approach when I do have it.
Well, if you talk to an investigator, if they're willing to get on the case without having the order, you can come in and get the
Oh, okay.
order signed at
Okay.
any time.
Well, thank you, Anna. That's very generous of you.
Thank you.
I've never had any judge tell me that. Thank you.
Okay. All right, thank you. Downstairs. Okay, well then, it should be very short. Yeah. All right. All right, so we will see you back on December 18th.
Thank you.
All right, thank you. Antonio Garcia. All right, you all are requesting a jury trial. Jury selection is happening as we speak, so I'm already going to be in a jury trial because that case is being sent here. So we won't be able to do this jury trial this week.
Yes, ma'am.
I can only do one jury trial. And I don't know if I knew how long that trial was actually going to go. I don't know. I would have you brought back next week, but let me see.
Yeah, and that gives me a chance to get back from work. Good stuff.
You gonna go? Okay.
I did go the outpatient, I mean, the inpatient.
All right. On this case, how long do y'all expect the trial to last?
I would say 3 days, Judge, including jury selection.
All right, Ms. Ferguson, I need a 3-day jury trial dates for criminal trial division. All right, your jury trial date is going to be February 3rd.
Okay.
All right, thank you.
Thank you so much.
Once you sign the reset form, you're excused.
Thank you, ma'am. You have a blessed day.
All right. Oh, you too.
Get over to you.
Veronica Callahan. Thank you. All right, today's jury trial date.
No, so that's.
However, we have a trial that's going to be happening. Norma? Yes. I need a jury trial date in January, please. Criminal trial division.
Oh, yeah.
All right, your jury trial date is going to be January 26th. And you need to make sure you're on time for court. Court is at 9, okay?
Yes, sir.
All right. Thank you for dressing appropriately for court. Just have a seat. Once you sign the reset form, you'll be excused.
Thank you, Judge.
Yes.
Judge, may I
Hi.
ask-
Yes.
Good afternoon.
Good
The
afternoon.
dismissal for the 26th.
They have no problem with my signing this, the judge?
Well, he's not here.
All right.
So
let me-
it's just you and the other judge is picking a jury.
All right, let me ask him.
Yes.
There's some courts, they're
I
like,
understand.
I like this. And are you Mr. Villarreal?
Yes, ma'am.
And is there an application in this case?
There's not, Your Honor.
All right, counsel, have you received all discovery? Did you review it with your client?
Yes, Your Honor.
Court will find that the state is in compliance with discovery. Mr. Villarreal, did you review the true bill of indictment with your attorney? Did you understand it?
Yes, ma'am, I did.
Counsel, do you waive the reading of the indictment?
We would, Your Honor.
State, are you proceeding on the indictment as presented?
No, Your Honor, state moves to waive the enhancement paragraph.
Any objection?
No, Your Honor.
Did you review the court admonishments with your attorney? Did you understand it and sign it in all the appropriate places?
Yes, ma'am, I did.
All right, you're charged with theft of property less than $2,500 with 2 or more previous convictions. That's a state jail felony. Range of punishment is anywhere from 180 days up to 2 years in the state jail facility and up to a $10,000 fine. If you have a plea bargain agreement with the state, the court does not have to follow your plea. If for any reason the court does not follow your plea and gives you more than you bargained for, the fact that you entered a plea will not be used against you and you will be allowed to withdraw your plea. Did you understand?
Yes, ma'am.
You have a right to jury trial, a right for you or your attorney to cross-examine and confront any witnesses the state will call, and the right to remain silent. By entering this plea, you're giving up those rights. Did you intend to give up those rights and enter into a plea in this case?
Yes, ma'am.
Counsel, has your client been able to provide you with any defenses?
Yes, Your Honor.
Do you believe he has a rational as well as a factual understanding of the charges against him?
I do, Your Honor.
Do you believe he's currently competent and was legally sane at the time of the offense?
Yes, ma'am.
Mr. Villarreal, has anyone threatened you, coerced you, or placed you in fear to get you to enter this plea?
Ma'am.
Anyone promised you anything other than the plea?
No, ma'am.
Are you satisfied with the way you've been represented?
Yes, ma'am, completely.
If you're not a U.S. citizen, by entering this plea, you will be deported, denied naturalization, and re-entry. Did you understand?
Yes, ma'am, I did.
Court will find that defendant has knowingly and voluntarily waived his right to jury trial. Did you review the plea bargain page with your attorney? Did you understand it?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. According to the plea, punishment is to be assessed at 111 days in the Bexar County Jail under 1244, and there's an $800 fine. Did you understand that to be your plea?
Yes, ma'am, I did.
State,
Yes, Judge.
defense?
Yes, Your Honor.
Did you review the waiver of appeal paragraph with your attorney? Did you understand it and sign it in both places?
Yes, ma'am, I did.
By signing that, you're waiving your right to appeal. The only items that can be appealed are written pretrial motions that have been filed, heard, and ruled upon by the court. Did you understand?
Yes, ma'am.
Counsel, have there been any such motions?
I don't believe so, Your Honor.
Then to the offenses charged, how do you plead? State any evidence.
Yes, Your Honor, state offers states exhibit 1 in all attachments.
Objection, Your Honor.
Did you review the waiver and stipulations with your attorney? Did you understand it and sign it in all the appropriate places?
Yes, ma'am, I did.
Again, did you understand you have a right to jury trial, a right for you or your attorney to cross-examine and confront any witnesses the state would call, and the right to remain silent? Did you understand that today, state, you may be excused. Did you understand that today the state would be presenting evidence in the form of witnesses' statements and police reports? But most importantly, there'll be no live testimony. Did you understand?
Yes, ma'am.
Court will find that defendant has knowingly and voluntarily waived and consented to stipulation of testimony and stipulations. Court will accept into evidence states exhibits 1 and attachments and review the same. All right, after reviewing states exhibits 1 and attachments, the court will find there is sufficient evidence to find you guilty, and the court will find you guilty. All right, do you wish to proceed with sentencing?
Yes, Your Honor. We would waive any PSI. We just ask the judge, ask Your Honor to follow the agreement. I do believe that, confirm with the clerk that he has 111 days credit, Your Honor.
All right, why do you keep stealing?
I figured, like, I did counseling, and
When?
let's see, like in April, May in Kerrville, Texas.
Mhm.
That was more of a, like, an adrenaline thing. Like it was like a.
Well, I mean, it's more than adrenaline because they're saying that.
I was just doing it for. I really. I have no logical reason why I'd steal.
But it's more than adrenaline, because it says in here that there's a meth pipe.
Oh yes, there was.
So what's going on with you?
I've had problems with opiates off and on.
And if you're drug tested today, what would the results be? And,
The boxing,
and
that's it.
do you want to get drug tested today?
I will. I have Suboxone and marijuana in my system.
So what are you doing with regards to bettering yourself so nobody can see you back in a criminal court again for stealing?
Working. I go to AA at the 720 Club in Kerrville, Texas.
Mhm.
I do sometimes I do online, but I go about 3 times a week. I've been doing that since I got released out of Bexar County, and then prior to that, I was going like throughout the summer. I was going off and on.
So why are you taking marijuana then?
Why?
Yeah, because I mean, you're supposed to be clean and sober,
Yes, ma'am.
and you're not doing that with your sobriety meetings. So here's the thing, the state has agreed with your client for 111 days in the Bexar County jail, which means that you spent 111 days in the Bexar County jail.
Yes, ma'am.
And at some point, you got to ask yourself, is living the way you're living, is it worth being taken into custody?
Absolutely.
For example, according to this, you stole an item that was worth $9.88. And then another item that was worth $19.97. And so you're going to have to start asking yourself, for each day I spent in jail or in prison, how much is that worth to you? Maybe it is worth $9.88. At one point in my career, you know, we all do parole cases. And I was representing someone on parole. They had entered a plea. So when you're on parole, I have nothing to do with the plea bargain agreement that you reached that sent you to prison. I'm only representing you because you picked up a parole violation. It's sort of like a motion to revoke, but not for state court. It's for prison, right?
Yes, ma'am.
And I'm reading through his file and I see that he got a life sentence. And you know what that life sentence was for? Theft. Because that's how Texas is. You get to some point and then you become a habitual and your minimum is 25. So he was doing life. And there was nothing I could do about that because he had already entered pleas in the state court. I'm just here trying to help him solve his problems. So do you have any children?
No, ma'am, I do not.
All right. So you're going to have to start making decisions. Otherwise, you're going to be before another judge. Maybe not me. And they won't be accepting this plea. They'll say that it's not enough because you haven't learned. And how old are you?
Ma'am.
All right, you're 40. When you go to those sober support meetings, you're going to have to start really internalizing what's happening and try to actually improve yourself. And improving yourself doesn't mean, oh, I come to these meetings to listen, but I'm still keeping on with the same lifestyle I had before. You understand?
Yes, ma'am.
All right, the court is going to find you guilty, sentence you under 1244 to 111 days in the Bexar County jail. There's an $800 fine. Time and money will run concurrently. Give you credit for any time served, and I'll show that the judgment is satisfied. Did you review the document entitled Trial Court Certification of Defendant's Rights to Appeal with your attorney? Did you understand it and sign it?
I did.
All right, because this is plea bargain agreement, because I followed your plea bargain agreement, and because you waive your right to appeal, you do not have the court's permission to appeal. Because this is a felony conviction, you're not allowed to own or possess any weapons or ammunition. If you have a question over what that is, you'll need to speak to an attorney. You understand?
Yes, ma'am.
All right, so we can go off the record. What year were you born?
84, ma'am.
Are you named after Brandon Lee,
No,
the actor?
We talked about this last time.
I keep asking it. I want him to change his story and say, yes, you're right.
I believe so, ma'am.
Okay. All right, you need to ask. Ask people
Yeah.
if you were named after Brandon
My
Lee.
father's right there.
Dad, was he named after Brandon Lee? Was he named after Brandon Lee, the actor?
Yes, he was.
Oh, there we go.
Excuse me, part the Red Sea. Where is Dad? Thank you. I knew it. Time when I saw it. And you know, I will tell you, Everybody had crushes. You know, people said they have photos on their wall. The photo on my wall was Bruce Lee because my brother started taking me to see Bruce Lee movies. At the time that I was watching Bruce Lee and falling in love with Bruce Lee, I didn't know that he was already dead, right? So here I am in middle school and I was just devastated. So then when I found out that he had a son, Brandon Lee, I started watching him. In the first movie that I watched, he was playing with Powers Booth. And I was like, this guy's going places. Then he did The Crow and he got killed on the set. And I was just devastated and I wanted to do my own investigation. But so there you go. You're named after Brandon Lee. Look at me. Now you can tell everybody that I figured that out for you.
Put together puzzles.
All right. Well, good luck to you.
Thank you.
What I can tell you, if you ever need anything with regards to sobriety and you feel like you're struggling, if I'm still here, you can always come back here and I can pick up the phone and see about getting you help. Okay.
Thank you, ma'am.
All right. Good luck to you. And thank you, Dad, for clearing that up. Veronica Callahan. Yeah, we did that for the 20.
Oh, okay. I apologize.
Yeah.
I didn't have it marked off.
Okay.
And then, let's see. Fernando Camarillo, Andrew Hicks, is Andrew Hicks?
What page?
I did not get a page on that, Judge. I'm sorry, from NCR, so it's.
Okay, I need the paperwork for that. All right. Court is calling 2022 CR 9805 State versus Fernando Carmona III. Could I have parties announced for the record?
Lauren Espinoza for the state.
Andrew K. Hicks for the defense.
And are you Mr. Carmona?
Yes, ma'am.
And are parties ready to proceed?
We're ready to proceed, Judge.
All right. Did you review the document entitled Motion to Enter Adjudication of Guilt and Revoke Community Supervision with your attorney? Did you understand it?
Yes, Your Honor.
Are you the same Fernando Carmona III who was placed on deferred adjudication in 2022 CR 9805 for the offense of aggravated robbery on February 3rd, 2023 for a period of 10 years? Is that you?
Yes, Your Honor.
All right, state.
On state's first amended motion.
Oh, I'm so sorry. And also, did you review the First Amendment motion with your attorney?
Yes, Your Honor.
All right, you may proceed.
Violated condition number 1, on or about the 22nd day of November 2025 in Bexar County, Texas, the defendant Fernando Carmona III committed the offense of failure to ID fugitive intent to give false information in violation of condition number 1.
All right, to that, how do you plead? True or not true?
True.
Violated condition number 1, on or about the 22nd day of November 2025 in Bexar County, Texas, the defendant Fernando Carmona III committed the offense of evading arrest detention in violation of condition number 1.
How do you plead to that?
True.
Violated condition number 4, in Bexar County, Texas, the defendant Fernando Carmona III did then and there fail to report to the supervision officer as directed for the months of January, February, March, April, May, June, July, August, September, and October 2025 in violation of condition number 4.
How do you plead to that? True or not true?
True.
And finally, violated condition number 4, in Bexar County, Texas, the defendant Fernando Carmona III did then and there fail to report to the supervision officer as directed for the months of January, February, March, April, May, June, July, August, September, October, November, and December of 2024 in violation of condition number
How do you
4.
plead to that? True or not true?
True, Your Honor.
State will waive the remaining.
Any objections to the waivers?
No, Judge, none, Judge.
All right. Did you understand by pleading true to violations 1, 1, 4, and 4, the court could find it true, grant the motion, find you guilty, and sentence you up to life in prison
Yes, Your Honor.
and up to a $10,000 fine? Did you understand?
Yes, Your Honor.
Knowing that, do you still wish to plead true to violations 1, 1, 4, and 4?
Yes, Your Honor.
Court will find 1, 1, and 4 true. Is there a proposed agreement?
No, there's not, Judge. We have differing opinions, so the state's position is to grant state's motion, revoke probation, enter an adjudication of guilt, and sentenced to 18 years in the prison.
All right, so I need a trial court certification. I don't have one.
Judge, I actually have one right here. I went over with it. My client's a little emotional at the moment and didn't want to sign it. We're willing to stipulate on the record if perhaps that that I have gone over the certification of his rights to appeal. And I've explained to him that any actions that you take here today, technically he would have the right to appeal, but he cannot appeal his underlying case.
All right, did you not want to sign a trial court certification of defendant's rights to appeal?
Yes.
It's okay,
You'll sign it? Okay. We'll have it signed right now, Judge.
right.
You understand that? Yeah, right there. And so, Judge, we're going to go ahead and tender that certification of right of appeal.
All right, so the state is asking for revocation for
Yes,
18 years. Defense, do you have any witnesses?
Your Honor, we have no witnesses, although except for my client, Mr. Carmona himself, he's willing to answer any questions that the court might have, and also wants to say a few words on his own behalf.
All right, you want to raise your right hand? Do you solemnly swear or affirm the testimony you give will be the truth and nothing but the truth, so help you God?
Yes, Your Honor.
All right, you can lower your hand, state your name for the record.
Fernando Carmona.
All right, let's get to the crux of things. Why did you never report?
I was going through a lot at the time. I had a miscarriage with my girlfriend, and then my daughter's mom wasn't letting me see my daughter that I have right now, and I started taking a lot of drugs, and I just let time pass, and I wasn't really in the right state of mind.
But you were in the right state of mind to commit new offenses.
I had just panicked whenever I saw cops, and I just tried to run.
Here's the thing. I don't think that you're a good candidate for probation.
I understand that.
And the reason being is because you were given a chance at probation.
Sure.
And I'm sure it was because of your age. The state recommended for you to have deferred adjudication. And when they did that, they took into consideration 3 cases.
Yes, Your Honor.
And so you're not a good candidate for probation. Have you done anything while you've been on probation?
I tried to report for the first time, but then I'm sorry, Your Honor. I just had a lot of that had happened at the time, and I was just emotional, and I just wasn't who I am. I'm sorry.
Well, no, I mean, here's the thing. I understand that sometimes people want to turn back the hands of time, but you can't. So we just have to deal with where we are now.
Yes, Your Honor.
And where we are now is, according to what I'm seeing, you have not done anything
Yes, Your
on
Honor.
probation, except pick up new cases.
Yes, Your
And that's the number one thing. The easiest thing is to report, because all that, I mean, it takes time because you're sitting, waiting for whoever your officer is to call you back and not pick up any new cases. You know, when people say, well, I don't belong to a gang, I don't pick up new cases, I pay my child support, it's always, you want a cookie for that? Because everybody does that.
Mhm.
Like, you shouldn't get kudos because you pay child support, right?
Yes, Your Honor.
And you're telling me that the mother of your other child didn't want you to see that child?
Mhm.
Well, I mean, you come to her on probation for aggravated robbery. Why would she want you to see her child? And then you're picking up new cases and whatever else you had going on in your life.
The most thing that threw me off was the fact that I had a miscarriage, and I was just really down about that.
For 2 years.
Yeah.
And I understand, and I don't want to make light of it. Anytime you lose a child, that stays with you forever. But I don't see how that translates to you never showing up.
I understand that.
And when you said there was a miscarriage, what month was that?
It was. I'm not really sure. I can't tell you the exact month.
Well, I mean, was it?
I just fell into depression.
But when?
around I had met my probation officer, and it was like a month after that.
So, I mean, when would this have been though? That's what I'm trying to figure out.
So if you began probation, it's so back in February of 2023, and you said that you made a visit.
Oh, yeah, it was around April
April what?
2023.
Yeah. I just don't think that you're a good candidate.
I understand that.
Judge, if I may, on his behalf, I mean, you can see he's obviously very emotional here today. First thing that he told me, especially when I told him what the state was offering, was he's scared to death.
I'm sorry. It's just the last time I'm so sorry. It's the last time I saw you, you really scared me, and I just didn't want to come back here. That's why I would run.
Yeah, because I mean, here's the thing. You've been here before. This is not your first motion to revoke. And I do understand that sometimes when you're dealing with young people, and you're young,
Yes,
right?
Your Honor.
That is why the first time you came back, there was not a revocation.
Yes, Your Honor.
And the mother of your child, what's her name?
Felicity.
All right. That's the mother of your child. And
The-
then there's someone different.
Huh?
All right. So here's the thing. The last time you were here on a motion to revoke, you know what I put in place?
No, I don't.
No contact with Felicity.
Uh-huh.
And here you are trying to get in touch with her so you could see your child. The last time you were here, there was to be no contact
Yes.
with Felicity.
No, it was my sister that was trying to like get her so that I could see her.
Okay. Yeah.
Because I have nowhere to be or anywhere to live, and my sister had a house, and she just told me that she'll be able to take my daughter in so that I could see her.
Mhm.
I wasn't contacting Felicity.
I just don't think you're a good candidate for probation.
Judge, if it would please the court, Mr. Carmona, who has been in touch with me pretty extensively, both in person and through his girlfriend, has prepared a letter for the courts that
Any objection?
no objection. It's just a heartfelt something. He's, as you can tell, Mr. Carmona doesn't really do the best job putting together his own words, and he just put his thoughts down on paper.
No objection from the state judge.
Thank you, Judge. Thank you, Judge.
Thank you. So, Mr. Carmona, you've been on probation since 2023
Yes, Your Honor.
and you haven't done anything. The only thing you've done is not report and pick up new charges.
Yes.
I don't think you're a good candidate for probation. So I'm going to grant the motion and I'm going to find you guilty. The only question is as it relates to length of time.
Judge, with regards to the length of time, again, we would ask that the court please take into consideration Mr. Carmona's age, as Your Honor has already risen. I'm sorry, I'm getting over a cold. My mind is still a little bit in flux here. As the court has already raised on its own accord, he is very, very young. I believe that this incident took place when he was 19 years old. He's 23, about to turn 24 years old right now. Obviously, this underlying incident, I understand that there were some pretty bad facts in this case. Nevertheless, I would please ask that the court please take into consideration then the time that has passed since then. He does actually have a girlfriend who is here in the courtroom with him, who has set him for the most part on the straight and narrow since then.
Is this the person who had the miscarriage?
Yes.
Okay.
And she has cared deeply. She has been in touch with me pretty consistently. She's been looking out for him.
And how old is she?
I'm sorry, how old are you again? Sir? She's 19, Judge.
She's 19 and you decided to attach your star to somebody who is on probation for aggravated robbery, decided to have a child with him. And the only thing he's done on probation has been pick up new cases and not report it. Is this what we're doing in this world?
Judge, I can't speak to her choices on this there, but she sees something in Mr. Carmona and she has really taken an interest in him. And as such, I would just, again, I can speak from a personal experience, Judge, that as a man, I was a different man from when I was 19 to 24 and then to what I am today. There's a reason why they say the brain doesn't stop developing until you're in your late 20s, especially as men. And I see that Mr. Carmona, I mean, I when I met him, I kind of ran the full gamut of emotions there. I mean, admittedly, he was a little bit cocky when I first met him, and then he got a little concerned, a little frustrated, and now today I see this very scared young man. And right now he is very, very much staring down the fact that he could be spending the rest of his life in prison. And again, based on the facts of, as I understand them, because I did not handle the underlying case, I've been handling only the MTR. I don't see anything here that would warrant him spending 18 years of his life where he would then get out and be in his 40s. He would, I'm going to be turning 50 pretty soon, but I can only imagine myself starting my life essentially 9 years ago. So I just don't see that the facts warrant that here. I ask that the court please take mercy on him in its sentencing, and please allow him to get a start at life. I think with some structure, he might actually show some potential.
Before you met her, did you tell her you were on probation for aggravated robbery?
Yes.
And did she give you any advice to, hey, you need to report?
She was scared for my life too. Because the last time I was here, you had told me that I wasn't gonna get life if I ever came back here.
No, I'm sure what I've said was from here on out, everything you do, you need to ask yourself if the actions you're taking, if that could result in you potentially going to prison for life.
Yes,
If it is,
ma'am.
don't do it. If the answer is maybe, don't do it.
Yes,
And I'm
ma'am.
sure I probably told you, if there's anything that you need, speak with your probation officer. If you feel they're not addressing it, you can always come back to the court. You did neither. Instead, what you did was not report for close to 2 years and pick up new charges. All right. The court is finding 1, 1, 4, and 4 true. The court will find you guilty or revoke. I'll request a therapeutic community. There's an affirmative finding of deadly weapon. There's to be restitution to Miguel Zapian, if any. There's a $1,500 fine. Time and money to run concurrently. There's to be no residing in households with minors, and the court will sentence you to 14 years in the prison.
Judge, may I just please ask for reconsideration for less again, just based on everything here, Judge. I do appreciate that this was less than the 18 years that the state asked for, but again, may we please ask for reconsideration?
Thank you for your arguments, counsel. Did you review the trial court certification of defendants' rights to appeal with your attorney? Did you understand it and sign it?
Yes, Your Honor.
All right, because this is not a plea bargaining agreement. You do have a limited right to appeal. That right to appeal is as it relates to the allegations in the motion that the court found true, which was 1, 1, 4, and 4. Because this is a felony conviction, you're not allowed to own or possess any weapons or ammunition. If you have a question over what that is, you'll need to speak to an attorney. Do you understand?
Mhm.
All right, so your complete sentence from the court is 14 years. Therapeutic community, I cannot force them to place you in the therapeutic community or order that. You'll have to request it as well. There's an affirmative finding of deadly weapon, $1,500 fine. That fine will run concurrently with the time you serve, and there's to be no residing in households with minors. All right, good luck to you. Brandon Garcia. All right, what is happening with this case?
Your Honor, we have been working on it and there's some issues. Do you want to?
Yeah, it looks like all the discoveries in, Judge. I also gave a tentative offer. There is some additional review I need to do, but I can get that done by the next setting if the court grants one.
All right, would you all like to come back? You all want to come back next week?
I don't know if that's enough time for you to.
I can make whatever the court.
You want to come back next week?
That's fine, Judge.
All right, Ms. Ferguson, need a date for next week.
I can do the 16th.
All right, we'll be back on December 16th. And that will be your pre-deadline date.
Yes, ma'am.
No,
All right, thank
that
you.
is for
Yes, ma'am.
Thank you.
Brandon Garcia.
And I have a.
We're ready for the next one, Judge, whenever you are.
I'm ready.
Yes, Christopher Sanchez,
Yes.
page 3 down, Judge.
Christopher Sanchez. All right, what is happening with his cases?
We've been working on a plea bargain
Yeah, we've given it.
actually since Sunday,
Okay. All right,
and
Ms. Ferguson,
we're just not there yet.
you're all gonna have to be there by the 16th, otherwise your next sitting is gonna be a jury trial.
Okay,
All right, so we'll see y'all back on December 16th.
great.
If an agreement is not reached, you will come back for a jury trial. That will be your next sitting.
Yes, ma'am. Thank you, Your Honor.
Thank you. All right, and the person with the interpreter. Hello. So you all want a jury trial?
Yes, Judge.
How long do y'all expect this case to last?
3, 4 days, or I don't know.
4 to 5 days, depends on state's witnesses, Judge.
All right. So Ms. Ferguson, criminal trial division, jury trial, 4 to 5 days. And sir, your plea deadline date has expired. The court will not accept any plea bargain agreements in this case without good cause. Otherwise, you have to plead open to the court. Do you understand?
Sí.
Yes.
All right. So let me know the date.
Sí,
Le van a decir la fecha.
¿Se puede hablar un poquito o no?
Can I say something?
Have you discussed what you want to say with your attorney before you say it?
Antes de que diga, ¿usted ya habló de esto con su abogado?
No todo.
¿Perdón?
No todo.
Not everything.
Well, your attorney may want you to discuss that with him before you say things to the court. What you're going to say, does it relates to the facts of your case?
Lo que tiene que usted decir está relacionado con su caso, con los hechos del caso.
Pues sí, porque pues ya tengo más de 3 años aquí esperando y no tiene ni una respuesta de nada.
Yes, because I've been here waiting for over 3 years and I don't have an answer for anything.
All right, so let me explain to you about the 3 years. Number one, I don't keep cases in my court waiting for 3 years. So what you're probably including in your 3 years is when it was somewhere in the prosecutor's office before it was even indicted. What I can tell you is in this court, one, I make sure that the attorneys have all the discovery they need. So what does that mean? That means when your case finally is indicted and it comes to this court, I ask the defense whether or not they have all the discovery. And then once the defense gets a date for discovery, then the next date is for them to have gone over it and get a chance to speak with you about it. Then the state tenders an offer. You all see if you can have an agreement. If you can't come to an agreement, then your next date is a jury trial. In this court, I can only try one case at a time. There's another case that is up before yours that is actually going to trial this week. So that's why I can't try your case today. And then what I can tell you is December 11th is the last day jurors are being called up. And after that, there are not going to be any jurors available for trial until the new year.
And Judge, I think one of his problems is, I was just handed some more discovery, late last week. And so they're going to be, I tendered to the state an additional, hard drive. So they're going to put even more. And normally I would complain about that, but because my client and I believe in his innocence, I want to see what this discovery is because there may be something exculpatory.
And then, of course, counsel, if you can always file whatever motion you want to file as far as whether or not that should be allowed to be admitted. Ms. Ferguson, jury trial date.
March 17th.
No, and can you do something before March?
Can I say something?
Sure.
Yeah.
Oh, es que fue lo mismo que me dijeron en diciembre pasado, fue lo mismo que me dijeron que tenían más evidencia y es lo mismo.
That's the same thing they told me last December, that they had more evidence, and the same thing is over and over again.
Y es lo mismo y pues yo también ya son 3 años que perdí aquí y pues yo sé que soy inocente y yo no tengo nada que ver en esto.
So I've lost 3 years in here already. I know I'm innocent.
All right, you'll need to speak to your attorney about that. As I said, I can only try one case at a time. There's nothing I can do about that. Now, when the state gives new evidence to your counsel knows what motions he can file in response to that. And once those motions are filed, I will rule upon that. People think that I have certain powers that I don't have. What I can tell you is, one, I can only set the docket for trial. And if people want a jury trial, try to give them the trial as quickly as possible. And two, whatever motions that are filed, I hear them and I make rulings upon them based upon the law. You understand?
Sí,
Yes,
Okay.
sí, por favor, porque
Yes,
ya
please.
yo pienso que ya es demasiado tiempo y
because I think I've been here for a long time already.
se da cuenta que ya perdí todo lo que tenía y
I
pues,
already lost everything I had.
yo tengo mis hijos, tengo mi esposa y tengo todo y pues,
My wife, my children, everything.
All right. So that you'll need to take that up with them, with your wife and children. But what I can tell you is you have not been in this court for 3 years. Your case may have been pending for 3 years, but I have not had your case in this court for 3 years. Ms. Ferguson, what date?
February 3rd.
All right, February 3rd.
3 de febrero.
That's your plea deadline date and that's your jury trial date.
Thank you, Judge.
All right, thank you.
pero ya es lo último.
Is that the lesson?
Yes. All right, who else is ready?
Yes, you, Your Honor.
Yes, thank you so much.
Paez, Melissa,
That's
and
my
Robert
case.
Mauer.
So,
Have a good day, Judge.
All right,
She's
you
on
too, thank you.
several of the pages. Judge.
All right, Paez.
So, Judge, I took the case over from Amir Mamori,
Yes.
but she just got indicted on a brand new false statement for credit case and apparently got magistrated. I don't know if I'm on that new case. I would assume they put me on there. But I'd like to see if we can put both cases together and do one final plea deadline date. The last offer I got on the other case was rather heavy, and I want to be able to go over all the stuff, including the new case, to see how it affects potential
Are
plea
you
bargaining.
okay with setting it in January?
Sure, that's fine, Judge.
All right, Ms. Ferguson, put this for the third week in January.
That works for me.
What date?
The 20th.
All right, so we'll bring you back on January 20th.
All right, thank you,
That will
Judge.
be your plea deadline date.
All right, thank
Thank
you.
you. All right, and the contested, are you all ready?
I have, are you the contestant, Sharon? No, I have one more reset for Miss Victoria Cruz on Mullinex Lewis before we went to that contestant.
All right, come forward.
Your Honor, I'm on 3 state jails. Jonathan Ross is on a 3rd degree. We need a trial date, please.
Okay. And where is Mr. Mullinex?
Right here.
All right, Mr. Mullinex, come up.
It's in the building too.
Are these cases alleged to have been committed all on the same date or no?
No, Your Honor.
Okay. And how long do you expect the trial to last?
They're state jails, Your Honor. 2 days, 2 to 3 days tops. Yeah.
All right, Ms. Ferguson, jury trial date, 2 days.
January 6th.
All right, January 6th. We'll see you there. And counsel, you'll need to have him, he'll appear in this clothing. If you want him to appear in different clothing, you need to do it request it exactly in 72 hours. Otherwise, they won't allow the exchange to take place.
Thank you, Your Honor.
All right, thank you.
January 6th. Thank you.